Hi, how's it going? How are you? Today is the first day of Spooky Smart Bitch. Oh my god. I'm so excited and yet also kind of nervous. It's almost midnight, 11:45 I think right now. I wanted to come on here and talk about the books that I'm gonna start reading. When midnight strikes, so do I. To start reading right away because tomorrow I have a kind of busy day. My friend is coming over and we're gonna make pumpkin bread, which I'm really excited for. I'm really fucking excited because pumpkin bread is like my favorite thing. Like, it's the season to be a basic autumn bitch and I'm ready. I was trying to think earlier today about like, by the way, I look like a lion. If I was in Game of Thrones, I would be like a Lannister because like, look at this hair. She's wild. I washed my hair today and it's puffy. Let's talk about the books that I have on my TBR for tonight and tomorrow, okay? I want to start with small books because they're easy. So first of all, I'm really thinking about starting with Goddess of Filth by V. Castro, as a bunch of people in the comments of my TBR video were like, Goddess of Filth is amazing, we love it. It's also got pretty large writing. I might start with this. I'm thinking I might start with this. I also have What Moves the Dead by T. Kingfisher, which is again also very short. I don't know though. I also have Queen of Teeth, which I think I'm going to start tomorrow. I also have The Possession of Natalie Glasgow, which is also very short and is also has giant fucking writing. Mud Ballad by Joe Quinnell, which if you didn't know has the most fucking stunning illustrations in it. Like, holy shit. So I might read this or Go Down Hard by Ali Shea. I don't know. There's so many choices. I don't know. I think I might do Goddess of Filth. Start with this tonight because there is an audiobook for it. I think I'm gonna start with this. This is about a bunch of friends named Lourdes, Fernanda, Anna, Perla, and Pauline. They all hold like the seance, okay? They get together and they're like, ghosts talk to us or whatever. It says that their tipsy laughter turns to terror when the flames burn straight through their prayer candles. Not only that, but like Fernanda starts acting wild. Fernanda starts like crawling towards them like creepily, right? And so they're like, this isn't right, this isn't good. They experience all of that and then they try to fucking forget it. But then a few weeks go by and fucking Fernanda is getting worse, okay? It says, and I quote, Fernanda starts acting strangely, smearing herself in black makeup, shredding her hands on rose thorns, sucking the sin out of the mouths of the guilty. And the priests are like, this bitch is possessed by a demon. And her friends are like, maybe not. Maybe it's something like worse than a demon. Listen, again, so many people said that this was really good. So I'm gonna start with this. I'm gonna get down to reading it right away because the Spooky Smart Bitch is literally about to begin. I have some water. I'm wearing my friend's Christmas shirt. And I realized I didn't bring any like t-shirts with me, so I raided her closet and I found this. So yeah, I'm gonna get cozy, get comfy, and I'm gonna start reading Goddess of Filth. I don't know what I want to read after this, but this fulfills the possession prompt. And I'm very excited. Okay, I'm gonna start reading. I'll see you soon.
This is water.
Tantor Audio, a division of Recorded Books, presents Goddess of Filth by V. Castro.
It's only been like 25 minutes, but I got to page 26 of Goddess of Filth and something suspicious, okay? Like Fernanda is definitely like possessed, and it kind of reminds me of Come Closer by Sarah Grant, where it's like this thing that's like we can do great things together, blah blah blah, and it's like, that's what they always say. No, we're not. It's never that easy. It's never that good. At least in like fiction that I've read that's like possession-ish stuff. At one point, the thing that has entered Fernanda's body says, I am a goddess and you are a mortal female with much to learn about life and about yourself. However, these are the very attributes that will allow me to thrive without harming you. Will it? I don't know. I don't trust it. I don't trust it. In the next section, in the same chapter, chapter 2, she sees Fernanda after the whole incident, after the seance. He sees her wearing like heavy dark black makeup, which is not like her, and sees her wearing only a t-shirt and cotton panties, sitting in a birthing position in the dirt, crimson stains between her legs in full view. Yikes. So far, I don't trust this whole like possession goddess. Like, she's like, I'm a goddess, everything's fine. Like, no, I don't trust it. I'm interested to see what happens next, because it seems as though things are gonna get crazy. Okay, I'll see you later. Okay, I just finished Goddess of Filth. It's, I think, 2 a.m. right now. And wow. It reminds me a lot of Jennifer's Body, but different. Very, very different. Okay. I have so many thoughts. It's this mixture of Mexican folklore and with the possession of a girl, whilst also being a kind of coming of age. I love how much V. Castro focused on female sexuality, female rage. I love how much she focused on this weird transitional period within women's lives when they are no longer children, but they are also not fully like grown or, you know, seen as adults, I suppose. I loved the folklore. I loved hearing about the history and story of the goddess. I loved the characters, especially Fernanda. Fernanda is like a secret bad bitch. Like, she starts off as this like meek person, which, you know, like I love stories of like women being like closed off and, you know, demure, and then turning into like bad bitches. And the descriptions of her in the state of being like possessed or her as this goddess were beautiful. Her lying in her mother's garden amongst like the dirt and like openly like masturbating in the dirt. Fernanda, you know, rummaging through the roses and tearing up her hands on the thorns. Like, things like that are stunning. Surprisingly, the book also focused a lot on this one priest guy who is not very priestly. He's not very godly. And I thought that was interesting as well, that there was that point of view within the book. I'm glad that the book wasn't only told through the point of view of Lourdes. I'm glad that the book was told through multiple points of view. We got to see from Fernanda's point of view and also this, you know, creepy priest guy. But I really, really enjoyed this. I think I might give it 4 stars, maybe 4.5. This story like subverts the possession genre from being something of like, you know, a virginal girl being defiled by a demon, but into something much more beautiful, something more of like a holy communion between person and being. I really, really, really liked it. I really liked it. I don't know what I'm gonna read next. I think I might continue with Queen of Teeth by Haley Piper. I'm literally that far in. I'm on chapter 4 apparently, because I still have my bookmark in from however long ago. There isn't an audiobook for it, so I'll have to read it physically, which like, truly, my life is so hard. I might actually read this throughout the entire readathon, or maybe even just finish it tomorrow or today. I don't know. Yeah, I think I'm gonna read probably a chapter from this now and then go to bed after, because like I said, it's like 2 a.m. I hope I find time tomorrow to read, because like I said, my friend is coming over so we can be, you know, basic autumn girls. By the way, also, I have been using this like Tatcha sample, and oh my god, dude, I get it. Like, I get why it's so expensive. My skin is like silk. It's so smooth and beautiful. Like, oh, She's stunning. She's gorgeous. I'm gonna read and then I'm gonna go to bed. So I'll see you tomorrow. My glasses are literally fogging up. I'll see you tomorrow. Okay, bye, bye. Hi, how's it going? How are you? It is probably about 5:30, maybe 5:45 p.m. Most of the day is past and I haven't updated you because I was hanging out with my friend. We made pumpkin bread. It turned out really, really good for one of the loaves. The other loaf, we forgot to put sugar in, so it doesn't taste very good. But the first loaf, stunning, gorgeous, really, really good. But now that I'm home alone again, I'm gonna focus on continuing to read. So I'm thinking I might start a book and then hopefully finish it tomorrow. And so I'm thinking I might begin with No One's Home by DM Pulley. This is a haunted house story. This is for the favorite trope prompt. So I think I'm gonna start this and then read about half of it today and then finish the other half tomorrow. Am I a genius or am I a genius? I think that's what's going on. So that's my plan for the evening. But I also went shopping. We went to the bookstore and I bought a few things. You might have already seen them, but I'm gonna show you anyway. So I got the 6th volume of My Dress Up Darling. I don't remember if I brought the 5th volume with me. I hope I did because I want to read them because these books are so fun. They're so cute. So I love a little bit of ecchi in my life, you know? And then I got this cute fucking pen and like it was $10 and I kind of regret buying it, but at the same time I don't because it's so fucking cute and just like Just look. Like, it's a little cat in a fucking jack-o'-lantern. Are you joking? Look at how cute. Oh my god. Oh my god. I love it so much. It's so cute. And then you can, it's a squishy also. Like, look. Oh. Honestly, perfect vibes for the readathon. So I picked that up. And then because Indigo are the kind of bitches who really love to torture me, I also picked up a coffee mug. Because their Halloween mugs are the cutest, the best, my favorite. So I picked up this ghost mug, which is just, oh, it's so cute. So that's what I picked up from the bookstore. I also brought with me downstairs What Moves the Dead by T. Kingfisher in case I feel like switching it up midway through reading No One's Home. But yeah, that's about all I have planned for this evening. I think I'm gonna sit down, put the fan in front of me and craft a little bit. Yeah. Okay, I will see you later with more updates about what I'm doing. Bye! Hi, how's it going? So, I wanted to hop on and let you know my progress with No One's Home by DM Polly. I think I'm gonna leave the vlog here after this clip, after I talk about my thoughts so far. So far, I fucking love this. I really fucking like it, like a lot. So far, it's very much like a character study. It's very much this book about different generations of people experiencing whatever the fuck is going on in this house. Also, what I think is interesting is that the book is actually based on true events. Inside of the book says, this story was inspired by the century homes of Shaker Heights, 2 real murders and 1 rumor. By the way, I apologize if the audio is weird. My mic is being a little bitch and is not cooperating. So we're just gonna use the microphone that's on my phone. So I apologize again if the audio is weird, but I'm hoping I can fix it by tomorrow. Okay, I want to talk about this, okay? If you don't know, this is about 4 different families from different points in time. All of these families lived in this house, okay? That's like in Shaker Heights or whatever it's called. Basically, we start with this one family in 2018. They see this house with this realtor and they go in and the house is completely like wrecked. It's like ruined. Like, it looks like shit, to be honest. Like, there's writing all over the walls, graffiti, like broken windows, the floors are like a fucking mess. Like, the house needs to be severely, severely renovated. And so they show up and like the wife of the family is like, no, I fucking hate this. This is awful. We can't do this. It gives me bad vibes. And the husband is like, no, bitch, we're gonna buy it. What do? They buy it. They plan to have the whole thing renovated. And they hire people to renovate it. And while it's being renovated, a bunch of weird shit happens. People's tools go missing. People get injured. The carpenters and like the people who are renovating the house, they hire this medium to come in and like bless the house. And this bitch literally runs the fuck away. Like, she goes into the house, she comes out and she's like, I'm never going into that place again. But either way, they finish the renovations and this family move in, and that's when the things get worse. And so far we're following different people from each family. Sometimes we'll follow like the husband or the son or the wife. Sometimes we'll just follow the children. And I think it's really, really interesting. Like, while I was reading it, I was literally like, this isn't even scary. This isn't even like that bad. It was scary. It was spooky. And I got scared. I scared myself. I literally frightened myself because, of course, every single time I read one of these books, like one of these like gothic books, I fucking freak myself out every single time. I also always seem to read them when I'm alone in random places. But so far, I love the atmosphere. I love the story. The mystery, dude. What the fuck is going on? Why are certain characters from a certain point showing up like with their names written on the walls in the future? Like, why is their name on the wall? What did they do? I'm invested in the mystery. I'm also invested in these characters though. Like, I'm so confused about certain characters. Things will happen, but it won't be like explained. There will be like no context. So you're kind of just like left to sort of fit the puzzle piece yourself, which I like. I don't mind, but I would prefer for there to be like some kind of like explanation. But so far, dude, I really, really fucking like it. It's creepy, it's gothic. Also, speaking of gothic, fucking DM Pulley's writing, stunning. Gorgeous, like holy shit. The way that she describes the house, the way that she describes like the hallways, the fucking attic, like, and the fact that all of these things just keep happening, like them talking about like the attic light always being on, and like them asking their like children, like, stop leaving it on, shut off that fucking light when you leave, and the kids are like, the fuck are you talking about? I don't go into that attic, it's creepy. Like, I'm interested to see why this house is like haunted. I'm interested to see why certain characters' names have been written on the walls. I'm interested to see who's actually haunting the house, because it seems like a haunting, right? Right? It seems like a haunting. It's about, I think, 9 p.m. right now, maybe like 10 p.m. I think I'm going to end the vlog here, and then I'm going to scroll TikTok for a little bit, and also edit this video and have it up for you. So I'm gonna end it here. But actually, first, to talk to you about this, because I need to talk to somebody about it, and that is, I am becoming re-obsessed with Game of Thrones. Like, I started watching the new Dragon series, right? Like the new Game of Thrones sort of like prequel about the Targaryens. It basically opened a wound in me that is now bleeding. So I started there, and then I started watching like history or lore videos on YouTube about Game of Thrones and the different houses, and then I was like, maybe I should rewatch the show. So then I started rewatching the show. So I'm on season 2. I watched 2 seasons in like 3 days. I binged it, and now I'm thinking I might want to reread the books. I've read the first 3, and then I half read the 4th book. I DNF'd it because it was boring to me. My obsession with it was like waning. So I never finished the 4th book, but I think I want to reread them, because like the first 2 books are amazing. The 3rd book, fucking Storm of Swords, is crazy, and maybe one of the best like fantasy novels ever fucking written. Like, I loved Storm of Swords. The ending of Storm of Swords had me all the way fucked up. Like, I really, really, really fucking like it. So I'm thinking about rereading it, and I know that that's crazy because like my TBR is huge. My TBR is huge. I don't have the time, but my little fucking bird brain is like, maybe you should read them. They're only 1,000 pages each. Like, I'm fucking crazy. I'm delusional, and yet I can't help it. So yeah, that's what's been going on with me the last few days. I've just been obsessed with Game of Thrones. I just love it, dude. Everything is so like intricately woven. All the characters are just like interesting and just fascinating, and I just want to know more and more about them. Even Joffrey, I spent my, you know, mid-20s like viciously hating like everyone else, but rewatching it, I'm like, this kid needs help. This kid needs to be like institutionalized, you know what I mean? Like, it makes me angry that they completely fucked us on the ending of it. Like, they really did not give a single flying fuck by the end. The show writers, I mean, like, they didn't give a flying fuck. They were like, oh, you wanted a satisfactory ending? No, we're not gonna do that for you. We don't have the budget for it. Like, oh. Anyway, I will see you tomorrow in the next vlog. Hopefully I can fix my microphone so it won't be a piece of shit. But don't forget to hit subscribe, because we talk about spooky shit, we talk about creepy shit, we talk about no one being home and shit, okay? And the goddess of filth and shit. Let me know in the comments if you've read No One's Home, if you've read Goddess of Filth, and what you thought of them. I would be interested to hear your opinions. What do you think also I should read next? I'm thinking I might want to read What Moves the Dead, but I also might want to read Gone to See the Riverman, because technically this prompt is already finished. I just want to read it. But Gone to See the Riverman is my splatterpunk prompt. I don't know. I can't decide. Let me know in the comments what you think I should do. Anyway, I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye!